Hey folks, welcome back to MusicalConman plays Slay That Spire. We most recently had a successful run against the heart with Ironclad, and it's time for a little bit of that silent killing. I'm excited. I have had a long day of things that weren't Spire, so I'm ready to do some things that are. Well, we could choose a colorless, or give some max HP to choose a rare colorless. Get money or boss relic swap. Let's see what it looks like. There are some early shops here. Could make a case for get money. That's a little awkward. Trying to see campfires before elites. We could go this way. Fight, shop, fight, campfire, elite, fight. Then more fights and either elites or don't. It's a lot of hallway fights later on. We could do the boss relic swap, and since there are like a couple different paths here, some more aggressive, some less aggressive, we could do a boss relic swap, see if we get something strong versus not so strong. I mean, we could do this elite into a campfire and another elite and another campfire. I do kind of like this path. We just have to be strong enough to do it. But I think if we have 100 gold and an immediate shop, we can at the very least get potions to survive the elite. So I'm going to take the money. If we wanted to be super ambitious, we could go to this elite, but that means going to 2 shops, and I'm not into it. We could go to this elite and like go for a 3 elite path with no campfires, or like after the elite, but I think this is what we like. Alright, neutralize, strike, and defend. Don't even need the survivor. Next. Block 2 or do some hitting. Let's do some hitting. Alright, well this turn we are very much doing the hitting, and very much getting the hitting. Early noxious fumes. Well, the other two don't do damage, and this one does. Ooh, okay. I think an early preserved insect might be just what the doctor ordered, especially since the rest of these aren't good. We could get a preserved insect and exactly buy a Blessing of the Forge. I think it'll be good to have a potion just in case. An upgraded neutralize, an upgraded survivor, even upgraded noxious fumes is nice against the elite. Okay, can we take the max HP, or are we ever trying to just take the healing? We're never trying to just take the curse, that's for sure. Donut is the default choice, so we'd be at 53. I think if we need to heal here, we can heal here. Let's get some max HP. Okay. So we could use an upgrade potion to block 4 this turn. That doesn't seem ideal. We could play 1 strike and 2 defends, or 3 strikes to just kill that one and take 8. But if we do 2 defends, we take 4, and I think getting the noxious fumes is going to do more damage in the long run. To them, fortunately. Alright. So they're attacking for 18. We can fully block for 18. Or, if we make that weak, it goes down to 9. Yeah, we never get away without discarding a Cinder's Bane here, so let's do that. And we're already fully blocked, so let's just do this for damage on the weaker one. Alright, now we can do a strike here, a strike there, and move on. Fight should be pretty doable from here on out. Discard a defend, slime, and hit. Alright, and we got our damage. We got a dex potion, and we could get a choke as a big attack or a slice. Choke is not a great big attack. Let's take a... Do I take a slice over a choke, or am I just trying to make sure I can do as much damage as possible to elites? Let's take this. Against Gremlin Knob, we need to be able to do things. We've took the donut here, so we've fought 2 fights. Let's do a 3rd hallway fight, get 1 more card before the elite. Alright. So we can choke that and strike that. And that should be the fight. Easy fight. Oh, not quite. But now, yes. Cool, no damage. We did get another potion. We could take an Endless Agony just to do a little extra damage. I think that's good with the choke. Quick Slash is also okay, but let's take one of these. And attack potion or dex potion? Let's think about the elites. So against Lagavulin or Sentries, we definitely want to upgrade the Noxious Fumes. Against Lagavulin and Sentries, the dex potion is good. But against Sentries and Gremlin Knob, the attack potion is good. Who are we best at? I think Gremlin Knob is still the most difficult for us. So let's take this attack potion. Alright, we got Lagavulin, and of course we do have the Preserved Insect, which helps a lot. I'm going to go ahead and use an upgrade potion. Get a Noxious Fumes. Now we could do some damage, but I kind of like shuffling these upgraded Endless Agonies back into a deck for an extra turn, getting the poison started. So next turn it's going to wake up from the poison, so with strike, strike, strike. Next turn we can defend, defend, and whatever our 5th card is, probably. Strike plus. Do we ever just choke and strike plus? With Preserved Insect and Noxious Fumes, I don't think that'll be necessary. We upgraded the Noxious Fumes so that we wouldn't have to do that. And now we get a lot of Agony that just does not end. Would have been nice to get that with the choke. I would have played that. But we'll take another 7, and that should be the fight. Alright, good stuff. Bag of Marbles, vulnerable on turn 1 to all enemies, and another potion. Dagger Spray for the AoE, or Piercing Wail. We are against Guardian, and Piercing Wail is very good against Guardian. But I don't know that we're actually strong enough to not take Dagger Spray yet. I think there's still a lot of hallway fights where we need this first. Not enough money to really care about a shop. Do we want to go 2 campfires and an elite, or campfire, elite, campfire? It's pretty much the same, isn't it? But this we get the campfires first, and we get 1 event. Here we get, and 3 hallway fights. This way we get 2 events and 2 hallway fights. I'm more interested in events at this point in my career. Ooh, Toxic Egg. Yes, please. With that in mind, do we need a rest before this when we have 2 potions? And a Preserved Insect? I kind of think not. Upgrade Noxious Fumes or Neutralize is the question. Neutralize is a very safe upgrade. Noxious Fumes, I mean, this helps us get hurt less, this helps us do hurt faster. Noxious Fumes is a little slow to help that much against Gremlin Knob, who I think is our biggest threat. Let's take a Neutralize upgrade. We ever go for 2 elites here? No, we do not. Ooh, I'm glad we didn't rest. Free healing. We could remove a strike, or we could upgrade a noxious fumes. I think the upgrade is better at this point. Thank you, Living Wall. And Gremlin Knob with 66 health. I like that. Vulnerable turn 1 with lots of attacks. Let's go ahead and draw an extra attack here. Heal Hook seems decent. So we'll make it weak. We'll draw a card. Okay, it could have been Choke. Well, alright, that seems pretty decent. Thanks, Attack Potion. Wow, I can't believe I'm gonna block on turn 2 against Gremlin Knob. But I am. I'm pretty confident we're gonna destroy it there. Ink Bottle. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. Goes very well with something like Acrobatics. Gain 6 block, add 2 shifts into your hand. 3 cards for 1 energy and 1 card draw. This heals us a bunch. We get another upgrade. And we're already running low on amazing upgrades. Choke. Endless Agony. Dagger Spray. Or Survivor. Survivor might actually be the best against Guardian. I don't remember the last time I upgraded Survivor. But I think a little bit of defense will be nice against Guardian. Well, we're doing that. We could block 3 times, or we could deal 27 damage. We have a Neutralize plus, a Survivor plus, and a Cloak and Dagger. I think we can pretty safely block for 10 and keep doing the fight. It might be in our interest to take 3, especially considering we're getting a free heal here. It would also be in our interest to add 2 more cards to the deck, 1 here and 1 here, so that we get our deck size up to 20, so that Eternal Feather heals us for 3 extra. But, you know, obviously that's not worth taking a bad card for. But okay, 12, and then we play 3 more cards, so that's 9 more HP to 21, and needs to destroy it. Cool. Piercing Well plus now? Quick Slash is alright. I'm gonna go for the Piercing Well plus. It really helps on some of the Guardian turns. Okay, Noxious Fumes. I'd like Ink Bottle to end at a good number, but it doesn't change anything we're doing this turn. Alright, this seems like a very good split. 1, 2, then we Cloak and Dagger. We are going to probably have to play an extra card. Yeah, unless they just don't attack. But we'll try and play as many cards as we can. Which isn't very many, but it's something. So our Ink Bottle is at 2. We take a Dagger Throw. I'm not that interested in setup, frankly. We've added 1, 2, 3, and kind of 4 attacks that are a little better than Strike. I think we have enough damage against Guardian, and I think in Act 2 our Toxic Egg will start doing stuff for us. I'm okay skipping here. All Out Attack is cool, but we have a Dagger Spray. And we could upgrade the Endless Agony, we could upgrade the Choke. Let's upgrade the Dagger Spray. I think it'll be good against against the Act 2 elites. Alright. Not ideal, but we'll be fine. We drew a lot of our good defensive cards there. Did we ever split it this turn? 8, 14. No. Is it okay to just take a bunch of damage this turn? This blocks for 13, so we take 23. Neutralize is a good draw, but nothing else here really is. Except there's Neutralize, Defend, and Cloak and Dagger that would be worth drawing. That's 3 cards. I think it's reasonable. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's play these. And we don't want to exhaust them both because we don't really love them later. Well, it's a little late, Choke. Could have played you earlier. But that will not split. I do want to play the Noxious Fumes. Do I Piercing Wail to block the most, or do I defend? Because Piercing Wail could block for more later. And you can see the choice I've made. Alright. So if we do this, will we make it through the block? No. So I think it makes sense to do this, actually. Do 12 damage first, then take it into the block phase, then Neutralize won't do any damage through its block, but it will choke it for 3, and of course it applies weak. So now we just take it easy for a couple turns. That's one way to do that. Take 1 to deal 6, or don't. We've got poison. I think we'll be fine just don'ting. Alright, if we defend and Survivor, that blocks for another 11. So we could play 1 Shiv and the other deals damage to us. So we could get... Basically, we could take 2 damage to deal 8 damage. Or we could not. It's a shame to draw the Piercing Wail. You know, with 1 card left in our deck, I totally should have checked what Ink Bottle might draw. But luckily we're fine here. Because Piercing Wail would have been great this turn if we needed it. Speaking of great this turn, Choke. Neutralize eventually. Leaving that at 11 seems actually kind of great. So I'm not going to play that Shiv, I'll save it for later. Because now we get a whole turn for free. That Shiv will be annoying to draw, but the extra turn will be worth it. Let's just Piercing Wail here. That draws us to defend, so we could deal 12 damage and take 1. That seems worth it at this point. Next turn it attacks for 16. Our worst possible hand would be all attacks and neutralized. So worst case scenario, we take 16. And then in that worst case scenario, we can fully block the next turn. So I think it's fine to deal 12 here. In that worst case scenario, we know we'd fully block the next turn because we'd be drawing all of our defensive cards. Okay, let's make it weak. We'll take 11, which is fine with me because it's got that poison stacking up and we are pretty blocked here. Take 1 to deal an extra 6. Then 25 brings it from 56 down. Well, looking at that, brings it from 52 down to 27. Then we don't have to play any more cards, I think? We don't have to play any more cards. You know what? We didn't have to take that 1 damage either. Could have just played to defend. Alright. Well, Silent has survived Act 1. Phantasmal Killer is a fun joke. Tools of the Trade is okay. But I think I'm kind of interested in the Die. It's basically a Dagger Spray plus. But, I mean, I would take a Dagger Spray plus. Phantasmal Killer just isn't very good as the thing. Alright. Energy but bad. Extra elite hunting. We do have Preserve and Insect, but how good are we at killing Act 2 elites? We have a Noxious Fumes plus and that's it. Like, Dagger Spray and Die, and Piercing Wail are all good against Gremlin Leader and Slavers, but not good enough to kill Slavers. And Piercing Will is good against Book of Stabbing, but it's not like we exactly have a malaise. I don't feel confident in elite hunting, so I think extra energy is probably the safe choice here. You have to have a pretty strong deck to want to take Black Star at Ascension 20. There is a shop after the chest, so we could take a relic at the chest and remove the curse. But before then, event's good, yeah? This is mini events. Elite Campfire, but this is slightly less events. Campfire Elite. Campfire, then maybe events, maybe elite, maybe shop. Seeing how our deck looks. 3 events, but in exchange we take the elite before the campfire instead of after. Where we go this way. Yeah, then campfire, elite, shop, chest, extra event here. Yeah, I like this path. Chosen. Die 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 is going to be nice turn 1, and that draws us a card. Alright, just starter cards this turn, mostly. And a Die Die Die, but the Bag of Marbles is doing great stuff. Alright, we're just getting debuffed. Noxious Fumes does seem worth playing. This blocks for 17 and deals 8. If we play the Choke, it does some extra stuff. We'll also draw a card from Ink Bottle, which could be Neutralize or Trash. But we're going to shuffle more trash into our deck. So it's going to take 3 from Poison this turn and 5 next turn, so it's at 28 health. If we do Choke for 9, then we play 4 more cards. That'll deal 21 plus 6 damage from these. So that's 27. But we always draw Neutralize next turn. Or potentially right now. So let's commit to taking 7 damage. Probably. And hey, we drew the Neutralize anyway. So we take 1 damage. Or 0 actually, it just kills it. Ooh, a Leg Sweep? A Leg Sweep Plus? Absolutely. I mean, Blade Dance works with Choke, and that's it. But Leg Sweep Plus is a very good card. I'll totally remove a strike here. Let's keep the events coming. Ooh. Yeah, we got lots of health. I'll take a book. Lose 1, 2, 3, and 15. So lose 21 HP. We get the Necronomicon. So right now that only works with Choke, but still gonna take it, even if it gives a curse. Transform 2 cards, obtain a special relic, get Jaxed. Jaxed would be okay with our Cloak and Dagger, our Dagger Spray, our Endless Agony. 3 strength on turn 1 works pretty well with Bag of Marbles and Necronomicon in terms of just taking big attacks. Let's do that. Transform would have also been nice. But give me that big strength. Alright, so these deal 9, 13 damage each. Definitely want a Piercing Wail here. And get to work on the weaker one. Take 1 damage. Alright, give me a Choke. No, that's fine. Alright. Let's weaken that one. Dagger Spray. And we could just destroy that one. We drew our curse, which is fine. We could block and not destroy it, but I don't see a benefit to doing that. We'd put extra weak on that, but like, it's fine. Alright, Choke is really hiding at the bottom of the deck, huh? But that is okay. Choke will Moidalize it next turn. So we play Choke twice, thanks to Necronomicon. And we're gonna play Ink Bottle. Alright. Let's draw a... Oh, whoops, choke kills it no matter what. Okay. Well, I can't believe I might be taking another choke in Act 2, but with Necronomicon, we only have one 2-cost attack right now, and deal 12 damage, they lose 3 HP, isn't that great for a card for us in Act 2, but like, deal 24 plus the first 3, deal 27 damage whenever you play a card they lose 6 HP, that's a pretty good card, so I'm going to take another choke, especially with 4 energy. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Mutagenic Strength, Bag of Marbles, blasting them good. Noxious Fumes is nice. These deal 13 damage each, and then we'll have a Noxious Fumes. We could also just get to work on that one. If we deal 13, 26, and then another 20, we could deal 46 damage. Leave that at 31. That pretty much dies to a single choke, right? It's kind of rare to try and kill this thing first. But, I mean, this thing is more dangerous on turn 5. This thing is more dangerous on turn 3. Alright, and this is why we don't do that. But let's draw some cards. Not a lot of cards we super want to draw with 0 energy. Just neutralize. Maybe we just take our 8. And wait. No, that's silly. We want to hurt it. And we gotta defend out of our deck. Alright. Hurting time. I'm aware we're shuffling the bad things into our deck, but that's okay, because we're shuffling the bad nothing into their future. Blade Dance for 3 shivs with 2 chokes that each play twice. This is a really weird choice, but a Deadly Poison Plus is probably more helpful against things like Gremlin Leader and Book of Stabbing. I mean, it would always be Deadly Poison Plus over Blade Dance unless we had Necronomicon and 2 chokes and Mutagenic Strength Bag of... Ugh, am I doing this? Let's try it. I do want the campfire before the elite. I probably want to just do a big healing. I mean, what would we upgrade, right? Well, choke. Choke is the answer. We have 38 health. If we have 38 health, do we ever do a super elite? Sometimes. We could heal here. Yeah. Yeah, I think with an upgraded choke and a dex potion, we can beat an elite here with the power of our big choking. Because, yeah, this Blade Dance does a lot. So that's a bunch to everything. And that's a bunch to one thing. And that's a bunch to one thing. And that's an Endless Agony, so that's a bunch more to one thing. So with that in mind, I really think we'll just block here, and, yeah, it seems like a decent... Oh, I should have played Piercing Wail. We're taking 1 here. Bad math. Choke it out. Well, that went better than I expected. I think we were okay to not rest there. Let's take the boot. Prepared Plus, or Piercing Wail Plus. Prepared Plus is nice with chokes, but Piercing Wail Plus is nice with everything. Do we ever open this? I think we might be going to a super elite here, so I think the answer is no. I mean, going to a shop instead of a super elite. We get a relic from this. Do we want to give up a relic just to get a relic and remove a curse? Find some potions, absolutely. 3 Shiv plus on turn 1 seems awesome. The Gambler's Brew to help us get our offense in order also seems good, and with 49 health, I'm going to upgrade my other choke. Because then it deals 29 damage, and whenever you play a card it loses 10 HP. Ooh, Confuse could actually be good for us. So we always do this. And the question is, do we strike, Or do we leg sweep Noxious Fumes? 13 damage or 3 weak. I'm gonna take 3 weak. Oh no, we drew a choke. Okay, I messed up. I need to keep track of these things. I'm just feeling strong. So here we can, thanks to Confused, we can double play a die, die, die. And fully block. Get a little poison. We'll play the next choke. Or whatever is good. The boot is really helping us out here. 9. Draw 1. Okay. Take 4. And next turn is looking pretty fresh. Hey, double play the choke. Works for me, deals 23 damage whenever you play a card, loses 10 HP, and then we have a Blade Dance. Yep. That'll do it. Cloak and Dagger Plus or Deflect Plus? Cloak and Dagger Plus works really well with our weird choke engine, and it's just a really good card. I have never built a deck around choke before, that's for sure. Seems like a good turn for the Cunning Potion. We do have a Piercing Wail Plus, though. Let's start. So these deal 10 damage each. Shivs normally do 4, but they're buffed to 7, which with vulnerable goes to 10. So they each deal 10. These each deal 10. Okay, it's the same. So we can deal 40 damage to destroy that. This will draw a card. Then 30 damage to that. Piercing Wail and Noxious Fumes. So this thing dies in 2 turns to poison, or immediately if we're in the mood. Alright, well I guess we're going aggressive. Double play that. And cool. Ink Bottle isn't at the perfect thing, but like we did real good here. Get a Lizard Tail, get an Emerald Key, Poison Potion. Nah. Infinite Blades? Do we take an Infinite Blades for the chokes? Might be okay. Poison Potion or Gambler's Brew? I think it's Gambler's Brew. Alright, give me a Piercing Wail. Thank you. So that's easy. That makes sense. And then we play the attacks. Okay, we take 0 times 3. I don't think we have gotten a Choke Plus on turn 1. Just period. Alright, well, we're just playing all our cards, aren't we? So we'll do a Shiv, and another one, and then it gains some block. And then these perfectly go through the block. And then we do that, and that, and then another 5 damage there. And defend, and Infinite Blades, and take 7. Alright, and that's good game. That just kills it, right? Let's play one more. Cool. Now it's at 9. Oh no, I can't take a Storm of Steel Plus, can I? Can I take an Expertise Plus? I can't take an Accuracy Plus, can I? With 2 Cloak and Daggers, a Blade Dance Plus, and an Infinite Blades? I still can't, right? I just can't ever, right? Expertise. We don't have any card draw in our deck, and I think we're taking it because we need some of that. Get a little healing and upgrade. Die? Endless Agony? Infinite Blades? I mean, this enemy isn't dangerous on turn 1, but we want to really be aggressive on turn 1 in a lot of fights with Bag of Marbles and Mutagenic, blah blah blah. I'm going to say upgrade the Die. It helps against some things in Act 3. Alright, we got a Choke Plus, and then we can double play that. And then Noxious Fumes Infinite Blades. Alright, we dealt 69 damage, nice. And got our powers in play. So this is 12, 29 to all enemies. And then this thing also has 3 poison. So 29 to all enemies. This thing has 8 health basically. And this thing has 11. Might be a good cunning potion. So one of those, and one of those, then that and that, and cool. Alright, so we take 21. I'm fine with that. Now we play mini cards. And it's attacking, not summoning. So we will block. Draw one more card. Oh, it's the Leg Sweep Plus. That's a shame. But this turn it probably summons? No, it debuffs. Alright. Choke Plus twice. And then we play mini cards. And it loses 10 health every time. If we play one more card, it takes 10 more damage, and we draw a card, which might be neutralized that we can play anyway. But either way, the 10 more damage seems worth doing. We're going to be weak and frail and vulnerable, but it's going to be dead. Yeah, it just kills it. So, let's get a couple more cards played first. And there we go. Good fight. Get a Fear Potion, and Doppelganger Plus is good with choke turns. We could do 1,000 cuts, but we've got a Dagger Spray Plus, a Die Plus, and a Noxious Fumes, so our area of effect damage is pretty decent. I'm going to take a Doppelganger Plus, I think. It just helps us have bigger turns sometimes. Energy, but they have 1 strength. Better potions, or these potions, neither of them really are that great to double. This doesn't change, and this just does 6 vulnerable. Or extra energy when we discard, but we haven't taken anything except we only have Survivor that discards. Let's do a Philosopher's Stone. Enemies starting combat with 1 strength is much less of a downside if you just kill them very fast. We also haven't been to a shop in a while. So there is a shop after the treasure chest. We are going to have to open the treasure chest, so that's a consideration. But if we do that, we don't get to go to any elites. Let's start here, go to this early shop, and decide where to go from there. Where's my choke? Alright. Piercing Wail, Cloak and Dagger. We do have a lot of energy now. Alright, draw me cards. I could play 2 strikes and deal 26 damage. Or I could draw 3 extra cards and 3 extra energy next turn. So this deals 26 damage right now. But if we play a Choke Plus, 3 extra cards played, which we usually get with 3 energy, is 30 extra damage. So I'm going to go for it. Yeah, so this is why I'm not super worried about enemies getting 1 extra strength. I want to play 2 more cards. And there we go. This potion is not better than our current things, and Leg Sweep Plus is good. I think that's the end of our deliberations there. Go shopping or never go left? Yeah, never go left. Alright, we could get 2 skill upgrades, but it would literally just be 2 defense because we got a very early Toxic Egg. Meal Ticket seems unnecessary. Well-Laid Plan seems good. We might need a Deadly Poison. Excuse me. We might need a Deadly Poison just to kill big enemies. Because I don't think our choke pluses are going to do much against the heart. Let's remove a strike. Get a well-laid plans. Get a deadly poison. Deep breath is just an extra card with choke, and it draws 2 cards. The shuffle your discard into your draw is usually not a super big deal. Do we ever take a Blade Dance Plus again here? We're kind of relying on chokes. But we don't I mean, we have 2 cards that benefit from playing lots of cards, but we don't actually have any relics that benefit from it after turn 1. And it's not going to help us against the heart. A Deep Breath might. Event. I'm ready to lose an Endless Agony, and I'm not ready to lose either of these. Events, Campfire Elite, or Fights Elite, or Campfire Elite with less events. So we could go 3 elites, or we could go 2 elites and an extra upgrade. Yeah, because one of these has to be a recall, and I would really like to upgrade that well-laid plans. Upgrade all cards you can no longer heal is interesting. This seems very bad. You can no longer heal will disable Lizard Tail, so it costs us a relic to upgrade all our cards, and with Toxic Egg, most of all our skills are upgraded. All we'd be upgrading is well-laid plans, and a bunch of other stuff we don't care about. So let's get the rare relic, like usual. Good fight. Alright. Slime Boss, I'm going to give you 1 turn to show me what you've got. I hope it's good. 2, 3. I'm going to see if we can destroy it with 1 card here. Yep. We can no longer be weakened. We don't have any card draw, except Expertise and Doppelganger. I'm going to take an Acrobatics Plus. Speed Potion or Gambler's Brew? I think a Speed Potion might be nice. The Vulnerable Potion helps us do a bunch of damage to a few things. Do we need another Deadly Poison to beat the heart? I hate it. But how else are we going to deal damage? We have a Noxious Fumes. We don't have any good block. Dodge and Roll Plus is good. If we go full shopping here, we're not going to that shop to remove a card. But is a card remove better than is a card remove and an extra upgrade better than 2 relics? We can card remove after the boss. I'm gonna believe. Dodge Roll and Deadly Poison Plus seem good. We could also get another choke. If we Mind Blast on turn 1, that deals 31. Well, no. We have a bag of prep. Or not a bag of prep, a Ring of the Snake. So turn 1, we've drawn 7 cards, so this is 24. But 3 strength, 27 damage. Then, if they're vulnerable from Bag of Marbles, it's 40 damage. And then with Necronomicon twice, this is 80 damage to an enemy instantly. Or 54 if they've got artifact charges. That's great against hallway fights, but how much do we care against, like, the Heart or Donu Deka? I think the answer is not very much. Do we get another choke, though? I don't know if we're trying to build a deck around Necronomicon right now. I think we need the Deadly Poison, because we just don't have any other way to kill the Heart. Except with just, like, a lot of chokes, and we don't have the defense to support that. I'm going to take a dodge roll and remove a strike, and we need to start looking for defense. Or just, like, take our offense to the next level. I think upgrading a well-laid plans is the thing to do here. We can recall later. There are not a lot of upgrades I'm going to like more than a well-laid plans at this point. Cool. That has the most health, so it's good to choke. It's kind of funny. Choke one of these, doesn't matter which one. Cloak and dagger. And do that, and do that. Then the drawing doesn't matter. Oh yeah, it does. We don't draw from our discard pile, we just draw from our deck, which has had those shuffled. So we shuffle the chokes back in, which is awesome. Apply some weak. Maybe I shouldn't have actually killed those. But we get some block next turn. Alright, some big attacks. Making this weak and blocking a bunch seems ideal. So we're being attacked for 14, 25, so we can play a defend, a well-laid plans, and a deadly poison? Perfect block. That thing has some health. Poisoning it will not just kill it outright. Piercing Wheel is good. Strike is better than Infinite Blades at this point. Alright, this gotta kill, right? Yeah, we have mini energy. Alright, so how many more cards can we play? 1, 2, 3, 4, play it, and 5. So we get up to 9. These potions have not been super necessary. Strength potion could be real good. These won't. Strength potion over vulnerable potion? Yeah, I think so. 2 elites or campfire shop with nothing good to upgrade. Let's take the curse. Give me some cards. Yeah. Then we Piercing Rail plus, and that deals 13, but this deals 7 this turn and 6 next turn, which is also 13. We could just take the 4. Take the 4 to deal an extra 13. Or we could draw extra cards next turn. But playing an extra card deals 23 more thanks to the choke stacks. Let's take the 4 damage here. Get that down to 45 health. Call it a pretty good turn 1. Alright, and now we really hope we kill it, which we absolutely do. And play one more card. Perfect. Dreamcatcher. Not likely to use, but we have it. Poison Stab for more poison. Oof. I don't like that being our way to kill the heart. We need defense. This isn't defense, but we need to kill the heart. I don't like it. Give me my Sapphire Key. The strike dummy is perfectly fine to miss out on. Okay, that's a good deadly poison target. Oof, nasty regret. You know, I should have played an extra defend there instead of the infinite blades. I didn't really pay attention to how much we were getting attacked for, and that is my bad. Slow down a bit. This is Ascension 20. We're in danger. Double choke on one of these? I think we can double choke this one and then kill this one with 8, 12. No, sorry, we have the boot, so 8, and that's really 12, then another 15. Not quite. So we will Cloak and Dagger, draw a card, another deadly poison there. I don't think we'll have too much trouble blocking that. We could Noxious Fumes for 12, and that's 19, so we don't kill that. I think we can safely fully block. I don't think these things will be hard to destroy. We got a Noxious Fumes coming up. Okay, fully block. Well-laid plans. Hold on to a Shiv and a Strike. Definitely hold on to a Shiv, because we got a choke coming up. And hold on to a Necronomicurse, because why not? There is an answer to why not, and it's regret, but it's in our discard. I'm going to hold on to Deep Breaths. I don't want to play it right now because I don't want to shuffle that regret back into our draw pile. I want to draw some poison. I don't know if that was the right thing to do that. It gets the deadly poisons back. Okay, and there's the Noxious Fumes. And that's enough block to die. Then we'll just try and play one more card, which I think will be Survivor. And that's the fight. Whoops, discard regret. Cool. I would love a Footwork Plus, or a Wraith Form, or just something else. Or like a Relic, just something that helps you not die against the heart. I guess it's Deflect Plus. Take an event. Rare Relic. And I think we can take these things out really easily if we get a good draw here. That's good draw here. That's good draw here. Delayed Dance is probably it, right? Make this one weak and attack this one. Take a little damage. Might have been a case for a Strength Potion there. But I think as soon as we get a Choke Plus, we're doing pretty hot here. Yeah, because I'd like to get one now. Being attacked for, after we weaken that 32, I think this is the Speed Potion. Draw me a card. Not the card I wanted to draw. Alright, take 13 more. But this should be a good turn. Where are my chokes? Why are you there? Okay. Hold on to a Cloak and Dagger to play with the chokes. Which I gotta draw one of them, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, so Bunch of damage here. We can kill this one with Cloak and Daggers. That seems like a turn. Alright, play a few more cards for this. And oh yeah, we should beat the enemy. Together we will defeat the enemy and grow strong. Unseating Top is not super relevant usually. Dodge and roll, I guess. It's defense. Not great defense, but if we could get like just a single copy of Footwork Plus, suddenly becomes better. Okay, play Strike, draw some more cards, and play a Well-Led Plans for 2 deadly poisons. Definitely take one. Maybe keep some defense. I think we can kill this thing alright. Let's keep some defense. I'm totally fine using a block potion here. Okay, we're being attacked for 31. We can block 16 and... well, less than 16 because it's weak. Draw me some cards. Not playing an Infinite Blades. Spa. 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 And do that. And do that. Hold on to Cloak and Dagger, Piercing Well. Take 1 damage, free up the potion slot. Alright. We got 6 energy, so if we double choke, then we can still do some leg sweeps. We can block a bunch this turn. We can also just destroy it with a leg sweep. Alright, good fight. Block potion was useful. Another Doppelganger Plus, I guess. Caltrops does damage against the heart. 45 damage every multi-attack. If you upgrade it, it goes up to 75. Yikes. I don't want to take a Caltrops just to beat the heart. I'd rather get a Thorns Potion. I think Doppelganger still helps us. Give me another relic. That deals 25 damage, which seemed worth it. And then let's just draw a bunch more cards. Have a really big turn next turn. So far, that regret has not been a huge issue for us. We could get a silly amount of energy next turn. It's kind of funny. Let's play some stuff. Yeah, I'm into that. Okay, and Infinite Blades, then Doppelganger for 4. Hold on to Leg Sweep Dagger Spray. You know what? Should have held on to Survivor because there's a regret coming up. Alright, well this is a good choke. So we play that first, then we play a bunch of stuff that isn't attacks. Like that. Then we play a bunch of stuff that is. In order of weak to strong. Then 15, then 24, and just a whole bunch with that. And fight's looking pretty good. It's doing a big attack this turn, but give me another choke and I'll show you a big attack. Alright, let's just play 2 more cards. The poison do it. Good fight. Potion? We got a boss coming up, I wouldn't say no. Snecko Skull helps, and a potion. Acrobatics Plus, draw a bunch of cards, discard a bunch of cards. I'll take it. It helps deal with the regret. Okay, let's kill that one. Pretty easily. Draw some more cards. Do some killing. And regret is going to harm us no matter what we do. Get that one prepared for some dying next turn. And get hurt by regret. Okay, play 2 more cards. Footwork plus. Just saying. Okay. I guess this is how we're doing it now. Alright, so these just lose an artifact charge here. Noxious Fumes is important. Draw me a card. How much do I want to draw better stuff this turn? Not that much. So some artifact charges taken off of this. Okay. So we get hit. But that helps. That turn got us set up for a bunch of stuff. We just can't block at all, is one issue that we have. So we take another 16. Yeah, we just don't have... We didn't get offered any ways to keep the enemies from killing us. We did get Piercing Wail pluses. That's fair. Alright. Piercing Wail pluses are seeming like a crucial part of our strategy here. Can we kill that? We deal 12, then we deal another 17, so 29 damage. Then we have 7 energy. And it's at 207. And we can play 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can play 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can play a lot of cards. I think we're always doing this. Well, that's a good reason to acrobatics. Alright, yeah, Cloak and Dagger, Blade Dance seem like good stuff. We may just kill that this turn, right? Can we play 10 more cards? This is 4. It's a lot more cards. We could also play another Choke. Yeah. Alright. We can play 5 more cards, so that thing's dead. So these start going over here. Get a little more poison going. And Doppelgang. Really, real shame to draw the Well-Laid Plans right there. But that helps a lot. We just need to not die. Okay. So we can block 13, and then we die. So let's discard all the cards that don't help us not die. That helps us not die. Barely, but it does. Alright, and we got the Unceasing Top. That's kind of helpful for not dying. Alright, that was a little spooky. Gotta admit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's play one of these and acrobatics. Really was hoping for a choke this turn. Still could get one. Could make it weak next turn. Let's start seeing if we can try and live next turn. Okay, there's the well-laid plants. That helps a lot. We make it weak. We'll hold on to Survivor and Leg Sweep, I think. So we'll just play this to deal the most damage. Okay. Being attacked for 28. That's not actually a big problem. Hold on to Survivor and Leg Sweep again. So Donu is the one that buffs their strength. So this one is buffing its defense, but it's not going to get any stronger. As long as we can keep blocking 28, we're fine forever. Play one more for that. Okay, let's block another 28. Ooh, Regret could harm us. Can we kill it? Yes. Right? Probably. Oh, we can Survivor the Regret. Then we can play some cards. Alright. Scary fight. But we got through the first part of the Act 3 boss. Let's get to part 2. Time Eater. And we die. We're going to try and draw some cards. But we do just die on turn 1. Well, that was a fun run. So, the thing about our deck is we had a lot of cool things, but we didn't have any defense. We spent an entire Act 3 kind of looking for some, but we didn't really get any of it. Wait, hold on, we have Lizard Tail. Well, that's cool. Oof, it really sucks to doppelganger into, like, having no stuff. Ah, I forgot we had a Lizard Tail. Alright, we're in this, I guess. Let's do that. Make it weak. Try and defend with 3 cards next turn. Doppelganger helps us draw another Leg Sweep. Let's save it. Okay. Alright, little painful, but we're in it. We just gotta hit it a bunch this turn, right? Get rid of the Regret. Get a Piercing Wail plus. And we're just gonna do a 12-card turn, I think. Do one of these. Do one of these. Gotta do one of these. The last one of these. Alright. So now it's gonna split. Big turn next turn. Big turn next turn. We don't get to retain. Not having the acrobatics next turn is a bummer. But we'll give him another shot. Okay, we got a Piercing Wail. 13 times 3 is a lot less painful when we've got that. We do not have our well-laid plants. Okay, we need a Deadly Poison for sure. So we could play 6 more cards and give it a strength, or we could just draw a bunch. Should probably have done this sooner, frankly. We gotta murder it. So we'll play 4 more cards, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's taking a bunch of damage. Alright, 11 times 3, and we're out of Piercing Wail. But we have a bunch of energy. I guess Doppelganger is our defensive card, huh? Take 2 or play Cloak and Dagger? Now, do we play 5 more cards and then take more damage? So 11 times 3 with weak means it's actually 14 times 3? 15 times 3? I think it's 15 times 3. So I'm bringing it up to 17 times 3. Weak would make it 13 or 12 times 3? It's a very important difference. I think we need to take it easy here. Okay, we get a turn for free. Alright, we should have gone to 12 so we could do a big choking. Uh-oh, Regret is going to kill us. That's just a thing that is going to happen. Oh, regrets. Oh, well. Had a good time now. Hope it was fun to watch. Been a while since we died to the Act 3 boss. We usually either make it to the heart or die much sooner. But I guess that means we get to play the silent some more. Alright, well, I will catch you around.